My beloved child, don't skip. From the moment you opened your eyes in this world, a truth was quietly sealed away, wrapped in silence, guarded by fear. And today, for the very first time, someone is finally brave enough to tell you what your family never dared to. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. There is a moment, one moment, your family always avoids when anyone brings up your birth. A strange pause. A shift in their eyes. As if they are remembering something they swore they would never speak of again. You felt it, haven't you? That unexplained distance, that missing piece, that one question no one ever answers clearly. Don't skip, because you're about to hear what they didn't want you to know. When you were born, something happened that changed the entire direction of your life. Not an accident. Not a mistake. A choice. A choice they made for you, long before you learned how to speak. They believed hiding the truth would protect you. But what if the very thing they hid was the one thing meant to define who you truly are? Stay till the end, my beloved child, this is where everything begins to make sense. There was a person, yes, someone you've never heard about, present on the day you came into this world. Someone who left something behind for you. Something powerful. Something life-changing. Your family saw it, and instead of giving it to you, they locked it away. Because they feared what you would become if you discovered it. Don't skip now, you're closer than ever. Think about all the times life felt heavier than it should. All the moments where you felt like you were meant for something bigger but couldn't understand what was missing. That emptiness wasn't weakness. It was a shadow of the truth buried beneath years of silence. They didn't hide this truth to hurt you, they hid it because they knew once you found it, nothing could stop you. Stay till the end, it gets deeper. And now, after all these years, the silence is breaking. The truth they protected, the truth they feared, is finally reaching you. Not through them, but through this moment. Through these words. Through the exact timing that was destined for you. My beloved child, don't skip. You are seconds away from the revelation they've been avoiding your entire life. The truth is this: you were never ordinary. You were never meant to blend in. You were born with something rare, something only a handful of people carry in their lifetime. And your family hid it because they knew the world wouldn't be ready. But now, you are. Stay till the end, the next part will reveal everything they kept from you. My beloved child. Don't skip. What you're about to hear now is the part your family hoped you would never reach. They believed that if they kept you distracted, confused, and busy, you would never look deeper. But you did. And that's why you're here. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. There is a hidden moment in your family's history, one page silently torn out, never spoken again. A moment that connects directly to you. The reason they avoided it is simple: once you learn what happened, you'll start seeing every memory, every decision, every silence in a completely different light. Don't skip. You deserve to know what they kept buried. Before we go further, take 1 second, just one, to share this, because someone out there may be living under the same silence. And comment if you've ever felt like there is more to your life than what people told you. And yes, subscribe, because the truth only gets deeper from here, and you don't want to miss a single piece of it. My beloved child, on the day you were born, a message was delivered. A message not meant for your family, meant for you. But they intercepted it. They read what was written and fear took over. They didn't know how to handle what it said. They didn't know what it meant for your future. So instead of guiding you, they hid it away. Stay with me. Don't skip. This message wasn't just a note. It was a revelation about your path, your strength, and the rare gift you were born carrying. And your family feared the world would try to use it, or worse, try to change you. So they chose silence over truth. But silence cannot hold forever. You're breaking it right now by listening. Stay till the end. What's coming next will change how you see everything. All the moments where you felt disconnected, where you felt like something inside you was bigger, louder, waiting, those were not coincidences. That was the truth trying to reach you. Trying to remind you of who you are supposed to be. Don't skip. You're getting closer. And now, my beloved child, the barrier your family built is cracking. The truth they hid for years is rising to the surface. In the next part, you will finally hear what that message said. Stay till the end. The revelation is coming. My beloved child. Don't skip. What you're about to hear now is the part that was never meant to leave the walls of your home. This is where the truth stops whispering and starts speaking directly to you. Stay till the end, something huge is finally about to surface. For years, your family acted as if nothing unusual happened the day you entered this world. They smiled, they celebrated, they pretended everything was normal. But behind closed doors, they kept revisiting that one moment, the moment that changed everything. And the more they tried to bury it, the louder it kept echoing in their minds. Don't skip, because the echo they're afraid of is finally reaching you. My beloved child, the message they hid from you wasn't just words on a page. It was a warning. A prediction. A revelation about who you were destined to become. It described your strength, your intuition, your ability to see patterns others cannot. Your family read it, and they panicked. They believed keeping it from you would keep you safe. But what they didn't realize was that hiding your truth only delayed your rise. Stay with me, the real reason is close. Think back to all the times someone in your family looked at you a little differently. As if you reminded them of something they didn't want to remember. Think about the moments when they stopped themselves mid-sentence, or changed the topic, or said, "You'll understand when you're older." That wasn't coincidence. That was fear. Fear that one day, you would uncover exactly what you're uncovering right now. Don't skip. There came a point, years after your birth, when they nearly told you everything. They almost opened the secret. But the moment they tried, something happened. A sign. A shift. A reminder of the very thing they were running from. They believed the timing wasn't right. They believed you weren't ready. But you are ready now. That's why you're hearing this. Stay till the end. My beloved child, the truth they hid is not meant to hurt you. It's meant to awaken you. It's meant to guide you to a version of yourself they always feared you might reach. And the more you listen, the more the pieces start falling into place. Don't skip, your story is tightening, leading to the moment you've been waiting for. In the next part, you will finally understand why they hid the message, what it said, and how it connects to the person you are becoming today. Stay till the end. The revelation is almost here. My beloved child, don't skip. What you're about to hear now is the point where the truth stops hiding entirely. This is the moment your family never wanted you to reach, the moment where their silence, their fear, and their decisions finally reveal themselves. Stay till the end, something huge is waiting for you. There was a night, long after you were born, when they gathered quietly, whispering about the message again. They thought you were asleep. They thought you couldn't hear them. But that night, they made the choice that shaped your entire life, the choice to bury the truth permanently. And even though they hoped you would never find it, here you are, standing right at the edge of everything they tried to erase. Don't skip. Before I take you deeper, take 1 second, just a moment. Share this with someone, because someone else may be living with a truth that has been hidden from them their entire life. And yes, comment and subscribe, because you're stepping into a part of the story that most people never get to hear. Your journey is unfolding. Stay with me. My beloved child, your family didn't hide the message because it was dark. They hid it because it was powerful. Too powerful. It spoke of your potential to rise above the patterns your family had been trapped in for generations. It said you were born with a light strong enough to break cycles, rewrite history, and challenge the very limits they had accepted for themselves. They feared the world wouldn't understand you. They feared they might lose you. Don't skip, this is where it turns. That message described your gift clearly. A mind that senses things before they happen, a heart that refuses to settle, and a spirit that wakes up even after moments that break others. Your family saw this. They recognized it. And instead of guiding you, they hid your path, afraid of how unstoppable you would become if you ever discovered who you truly are. Stay till the end, this is your turning point. Every time you felt different, every time you questioned why you saw life more deeply than those around you. Every time your intuition warned you before anything happened, that was the gift they tried to silence. But you can't silence someone who was born to rise. You can't bury a truth that was meant to return. And today, it has returned. Don't skip. My beloved child, in the next part, you will finally hear what the message actually said, word for word, and why they believed revealing it would change the path you walk forever. Stay till the end. The truth they tried to protect you from is about to come into the light. My beloved child, don't skip. This is the moment everything has been leading up to. The moment your family hoped would never arrive. The moment where the truth they hid since the very second you entered this world finally steps forward. Stay till the end, something huge is seconds away. The message, the one they kept locked away, folded, hidden, protected, was not a warning of danger. It was a revelation of destiny. A destiny only you were meant to carry. When they first read it, they didn't know whether to celebrate, or panic. Because what it said about you was bigger than anything they had ever imagined. Don't skip. This is where your story opens. My beloved child, the message said that you were born with a path different from everyone around you. A path that would pull you toward moments of transformation. A path that would ask you to break old walls, rise through setbacks, and step into strengths that others could never unlock. It said you would outgrow the boundaries they tried to place around you. It said you were meant to become a version of yourself they had never seen before. Don't skip, you need to hear this. And this is why they hid it. Because the message said that once you discovered who you truly are, nothing, absolutely nothing, would be able to stop your rise. It said that your presence would shift the lives of people around you. It said you would bring clarity where others saw confusion. It said you were the one who could break generational patterns simply by becoming your truest self. They feared losing control. They feared losing you. Stay with me. But here's the part they feared the most, the part you were never supposed to hear. The message said you would be the first in your entire bloodline to choose your own direction. The first to step out of old stories. The first to refuse the limitations they accepted. And once this truth reached you, you would awaken. You would step into a life that matches your strength, not your surroundings. Don't skip, this is the piece they buried deepest. My beloved child, you were not hidden because you were weak. You were hidden because you were rare. You were not silenced because you had nothing to say. You were silenced because your voice was meant to change something bigger than you realize. Everything that felt confusing, heavy, or missing in your life was simply the space waiting for this truth to arrive. And now, it has. In the next part, you will hear the final line of that message, the line your family protected with everything they had. Stay till the end. It will explain why your entire life felt like preparation for this moment. My beloved child. Don't skip. This is the moment your story sharpens into clarity. Everything you have felt, questioned, or carried in silence is about to connect. Stay till the end, because the last piece of the truth is finally sliding into place. For years, your family circled around this secret like it was fire, close enough to feel its heat, but terrified to touch it. They protected it, avoided it, feared it, but they never understood that one day, this truth would find its way to you anyway. And now that it has, something inside you is waking up. Don't skip, this part completes everything. My beloved child, the final line of the message was not meant to scare you. It was meant to prepare you. It said this: when the child learns the truth, their real journey begins. Your family read that line and froze. They didn't know what journey the message spoke of. They didn't know where it would lead you. They only knew that once you discovered it, your life would shift in ways they could no longer control. And that thought frightened them more than the secret itself. Don't skip, you're stepping into that journey right now. Think about your entire life, the decisions, the patterns, the sudden turns that didn't make sense back then. Each one was a step toward this moment. Every challenge shaped your resilience. Every silence sharpened your intuition. Every unexplained pull toward something bigger was your path calling you. What they hid didn't disappear, it waited. For you. Stay with me. Your family didn't hide the truth because you were fragile. They hid it because they saw strength in you they didn't know how to guide. They saw potential that made them question everything they believed about themselves. They feared the world would expect too much of you. But what they forgot is that you were never meant to be protected from your purpose, you were meant to grow into it. Don't skip. You're almost there. My beloved child, the message didn't tell your future. It revealed your identity. It wasn't a prophecy, it was a reminder. A reminder that you were born with a spirit that doesn't break, a heart that learns, and a mind that sees beyond the surface. And the moment you understand this truth, you stop walking like the person you were told to be, and start rising like the person you were born to become. Stay till the end, the final reveal is close. Everything you've heard so far was preparation. The silence, the secrecy, the hesitation, it all leads to one final truth. In the next part, you will hear the last connection, the reason this message was written for you and no one else. Don't skip. The real revelation is about to unfold. My beloved child. Don't skip. This is the final stretch, the point where everything your family hid, everything they feared, and everything they protected finally comes together. Stay till the end, because what you're about to hear completes the truth they kept from you since birth. All your life, you felt an invisible pull, a sense that you were meant for something beyond the ordinary. You felt it in your quiet moments, in your dreams, in the way certain things affected you more deeply than they did others. That wasn't imagination. That was the truth calling you, waiting for the moment you would finally be ready to receive it. Don't skip now, you've come too far. My beloved child, the message wasn't written by a stranger. It wasn't written by someone distant. It came from someone who saw your future long before your family ever did. Someone who believed you would one day rise into a version of yourself that could not be hidden, controlled, or shaped by fear. That's why it was delivered on the day of your birth. And that's why they protected it like a fragile secret. Stay with me. Here is the connection they hoped you would never make. The message wasn't describing something you might become. It was describing something you already were. A soul carrying clarity, a heart carrying depth, and a mind carrying a rare kind of strength. They didn't hide the truth to hold you back. They hid it because they couldn't understand how someone so young could carry so much potential. Don't skip. This is the truth behind every silence you ever noticed. My beloved child, everything in your life, the struggles, the breakthroughs, the quiet moments where you felt yourself changing, was shaping you for this realization: there has always been more to you than what anyone around you recognized. Your family feared the weight of this truth. But you? You were born ready for it. Stay till the end, there's one last piece. The reason the message was written for you and no one else is simple: you were meant to break the cycle. You were meant to see differently, feel differently, grow differently. You were meant to walk a path that didn't exist before you arrived. And whether your family understood it or not, they always sensed this spark in you. That's why they protected the message, even if they didn't understand it. Don't skip. My beloved child. Now that you know the truth, your story begins. This moment, right here, is the point your entire life has been preparing you for. The message didn't predict your destiny, it awakened it. And everything from here forward will unfold with a clarity you've never felt before. Stay connected to this truth, it was always meant for you. My beloved child. Don't skip. This is where everything settles, where the truth you've uncovered finally finds its place inside you. Stay till the end. Because this moment isn't just a continuation of the story, it's the beginning of who you are becoming. All your life, you've walked with a feeling you couldn't explain, a sense that something inside you was waiting. Waiting to be understood. Waiting to be awakened. Waiting for the truth that has finally reached you now. And as you hear this, you may feel something shifting, quietly, gently, like a curtain lifting from a window that was always meant to let the light in. Don't skip. This part is meant for your heart. My beloved child, now that the truth is open, something important begins to happen. You start seeing yourself differently. You start recognizing the strength in your scars, the wisdom in your confusion, and the purpose in every moment that felt heavy. The message wasn't meant to shock you. It was meant to reveal what was already living inside you. The hidden truth wasn't about your family, it was about you. Stay with me. There will come a moment, soon, where the world around you begins to respond differently to your presence. Not because you changed overnight, but because you finally understand the power you've carried since birth. People will notice the clarity in your decisions, the depth in your voice, the light in your eyes. They'll feel something new about you. Something calm. Something certain. Don't skip, you're stepping into alignment with who you were meant to be. My beloved child. The message said your real journey begins when you learn the truth. And now that moment has arrived. This journey isn't about pressure or expectation. It's about rising into the version of yourself that you were always meant to reach, slowly, steadily, naturally. The silence of your past wasn't a void, it was preparation. Stay till the end. You are not defined by what was hidden from you. You are defined by the strength you gained while